Hello, Afribeauty world, beautiful people all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, midnight. Welcome back to the celebration of all the melanin magic you can get. Your favorite host is back with another episode, a exciting one for that matter. That is about to hit different, guys. I'm telling you. Today, we are talking about something that has been on my heart heavy. Our beautiful Black and African curvy women, and why we need to love them exactly as they are. No cap. Please stay tuned. Afribeauty world, the real talk session. Listen here, fam. We need to have this conversation because the streets are talking, and not all of it is good vibes. From Lagos to Cape Town, through Kigali, from Accra to Nairobi to Joburg, our people are struggling with body image issues, and it's not giving what it's supposed to give. You see these social media streets, they are filled with filters thicker than pap. Let's take that again. They are filled with filters thicker than pap. In Ghana, we say they are filled with filters thicker than Kongonte. Love that. Photoshop more dangerous than a taxi rank during rush hour. Aibo. And beauty standards that make absolutely no sense for our bodies. Like, why are we even trying to fit into a mold that was never made for us in the first place? I really wonder why. Our ancestors should be rolling in their graves. No, shame. They celebrated curves, they celebrated strength, they celebrated their bodies that carried kingdoms and built empires. But here we are in 2025, feeling bad about same features that made queens and warriors. At least some sections of our society. Well, let me school you quickly on something. Body positivity isn't some new Western concept that dropped like a remix or mixtape. No, bro. African cultures have been celebrating diverse body types since time immemorial. We've been doing this. We perhaps just didn't have a catchy name for it because that was just who we were. In traditional African societies, curves, big girls, voluptuous women were currency. Honey, a fuller figure meant prosperity, fertility, and good health. The Himba people, the Maasai, the ancient Egyptian art, they all celebrated bodies in their natural, unfiltered glory. Then colonization in modern times entered the chat and said, actually, no, you need to look like this European standard. You need to be a size 0. And we believed it. We really said, yes sir, massa, to beauty standard that didn't even make biological sense to us. Genetically, we could not fit into that standard category. The audacity. Afribeauty world. Now we are breaking down the beauty barriers. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room also. Colorism. This one cuts deep, people. From yellow bone, colored to dark chocolate, we've created a whole hierarchy based on melanin levels, like we are trading stocks on the Ghana Stock Exchange, Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Newsflash, there is no such thing as good or bad melanin. No, not in our books here at Afribeauty world. We appreciate and celebrate the whole spectrum of black, gorgeous melanin. From the Wolof of Senegal to the Nubian in current-day Sudan, all the way to colored in Cape Town flats. We appreciate all of them in all their glory. From Asante to Nzamzi. Whether you are light like Lupita's morning glow, or dark like the beautiful Sudanese queens Your skin tone is not a competition. It's not a ranking system. It's just you. And you are stunning, period. No ends and buts about it. No backhanded compliments of, oh, you are pretty for a black girl. No. Just, you are beautiful, period. Same energy goes for body shapes. We've got pear-shaped beauties, apple-shaped queens, hourglass goddesses in Mzamzi, and athletic warriors in Nigeria. Stop trying to squeeze into categories that weren't made for the diversity of African bodies. Afribeauty, the social media reality check. Instagram versus reality. More like Instagram versus insanity, if you ask me. These filters are working overtime, I'll tell you. Making people look like cartoonish characters, my brother. Then we are out here feeling depressed because we don't look like a heavily edited version of someone else. My sister, that girl you are comparing yourself to probably doesn't even look like that in her own pictures in real life. The math is not mathing. And don't get me started on these what I eat in a day videos from people who probably survive on air and good lighting. Meanwhile, you are feeling guilty about enjoying your jollof rice with plantain and chicken. The disrespect. Afribeauty world. Let's talk finally about what makes African bodies absolutely magnificent. A few pointers. We'll talk about our skin, our hair, our curves, and if you have the time, we'll talk about strength. Let's quickly run through them. From the lightest honey to the deepest ebony, African skin has a natural glow that is unmatched. I think that is not something to debate. The melanin protection chef kiss. We age like fine wine while others age like milk left in the sun. Shade. Our hair, 4C's hair that defies gravity. That's not difficult hair, quote unquote. That is architectural genius. Locks that grow towards the heavens. Our curves, hips that don't lie, booties that make the internet break, thighs that could crack watermelons. These aren't flaws to hide, they are features to celebrate. And lastly, our strength, our superpower. African bodies are built different because we come from people who survived everything. The cradle of humanity, for God's sake. That strength shows in our posture, our stride, our mindset, and our presence. Catch you in our next video. Bye-bye.